today's day one. As you saw, it's all about the preparation, and not too many surprises on this kitchen cabinet project. There is just some natural wear and tear on the doors, you know, a little bit of grease on the crown molding where the stove is. There's grease on top of the doors, and I will scrape that before I even start degreasing. I use a wood scraper to scrape the excessive grease instead of just, you know, trying to clean it and trying to sand it. No, I scrape it with the wood scraper, and then I sand it, and then I'll degrease the surface. So definitely a process. And wonderful clients. It's great. It makes your experience that much better when you're working with such great clients. And right now, I am on my way. It is, what time is it? 2:06 p.m. I'm on my way to Home Depot just because I need some quick things. Usually I always order everything from ColorX Materials, but sometimes you forget what you have in your toolbox, and you know, I just need some brown masking paper. So I'm just gonna go to Home Depot quickly and grab a few rolls. Running your own business, you're wearing a lot of hats, you know, a lot of hats. Customer service, doing the actual work, marketing, content, going to see estimates, new submissions coming in, replying to all the DMs, all the comments, all the clients. You know, is a lot, definitely. But again, I wouldn't want it any other way, and it takes a particular person to run a smooth business, not a, everybody can have a business, but running it smoothly and running it efficiently, with profit, very high profit, is, it's not easy. It's not easy for sure. That's what life is about, is creating the life that you want. That's what it's about, creating the life that you want. Life's too short. Life's too short. And the faster you realize it, the better you will live your life. So it's all about doing what you want and taking control of what you can't control. So let's go to Home Depot and pick up a few things. I got the paper right here. So it needs some spray ironing out. So also methyl hydrate. It's what I use to clean the bin shellac primer. No. $3.70. I think I have enough change here for a poutine. Just as I remembered. Day two at Tim Hortons. It is 7:14 a.m. Getting the day started early as usual. I'm just gonna grab a tea and a cookie. Thank you so much. Amazing. Day two. Let's focus on the sanding. Yesterday was most of the preparation, and today is just about sanding the doors, sanding the structures, getting in your zone, and getting it all done. On the sanding, these headphones, noise cancellation headphones, really do work when you're sanding for more than 3-4 hours. Works really well. So I'm using my RTS 400 with my CT15 dust extractor. I think there's like 33, 32 doors. So I'm gonna get my light to inspect the doors while I sand. My degreaser, my towels. Let's get started. It is 6:47, 6:48. I am on my to the job site and gonna spray the primer. I never keep my machines in my trailer. I always keep them at home just because I don't want them to freeze, and this cold temperature here will freeze everything. So I got my GX19 in the back, my Bin Shellac primer, most reliable primer. I have my methyl hydrate, and I got all my tips in a separate jar. I put my tips in a separate jar with some solvent, and I just leave it there. And that way they're always fresh every time I use them, and I never necessarily have to scrub and clean them after every use. That's why I leave them in the solvent and with a little bit of degreaser, a little bit of water, and it's good. So on my way right now, probably be there at like 7:20 in 30 minutes. And this is a good day, man. Wednesday I look forward to it because Monday and Tuesday I've done all the prep, all the sanding. It's all done. Pretty much just a few things to do, just double check my work, and then get ready to spray the 2 coats. I don't have to clean anything, dust anything off. It's all ready to go. So today is a good day. It's easy. I should be done somewhere around, I could be done around 11, but I always try to, stick around and just triple check, to be honest. Triple check my stuff, and then head out around noon-ish. It's a good time, I clean my machine properly every time, ready for the top coat on Thursday. So I just take my time, and one of the things that I do that keeps me very efficient is I don't stop moving. Not to say that I work so hard and I never stop, I never take a break, but I know what I need to do in my head. I know the tasks that I need to get done. So whether I go slow or whether I go fast on some tasks, I just don't stop moving. Like I'm my steps to doing this, to doing that, and then mask, and then tape that, and then cover that, and then set up my fan, close the barrier, set up my machine. Like, I know what I need to do by heart. So I don't stop moving. I just keep moving. I take breaks, I check my phone, I have a bite, I'll drink something, but I just keep going. And I love it because I don't know if it's just in me where I enjoy, working on a project, or enjoy like getting to almost like the final result. But at the same time, I have to tell myself, be patient. You're going, take your time. This is where mistakes happen, when you rush. And from experience, it is. When you make mistakes is when you rush. You want to spray it faster, or you want to just spray it right away. No, like, take the time. That's when mistakes happen. Then you'll have a drip. Then you have to come back and sand it. So you just extended, your stay by 30-40 minutes just by doing a mistake that you could avoid it. So take your time, and you'll get better at it. You'll actually get better at taking your time, and it will make you, in the long run, and after project, you'll be so efficient that you'll be surprised what you can take on. You can't underestimate what you can do in one day. Hay que darle con ganas. Let's go inside, and now I start up my paint sprayer. my GX19 from Graco with bin shellac. I'm about to start spraying this kitchen cabinets. Everything has been protected. Today is day 3 of 5, so it's time to spray the primer. Today is Wednesday, so let me show you my whole setup on how I start the machine with the bin shellac. Let's get started. A little bucket I cut up, a little stir stick. First thing I'm gonna do is open up this gallon. I already had it shaken, but let me shake it again. Most reliable primer for adhesion, tannin blocking. If you want a smooth operation, no hiccups, this is your primer right here. Dries fast, amazing hardness, sands so easily. It's definitely my go-to. So I'm gonna plug in my machine. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. Everything is already clean, so what I'm gonna do is make sure it's off. There's a little prime valve right here, as you can see. Let me show you. So this is the primer here. So this right here in this state, it is ready to spray off the gun. This is the prime, and I'll show you why you need a prime, because it will come out of this tube right here. This is the variable speed drive right here. So let's show you here close up on how I do it. So so first thing I do is that, where's my little stir stick? Just mix it. Make sure there's no gunk at the bottom. Usually like there's buildup at the bottom. So just stir it up. That's pretty good. Put that aside on the cap. Then I'll just pour in the bin shellac. I like to put it all in the hopper. I just throw it all in, that way I don't have to. A little bit of gunk there. That way I don't have to refill it anytime soon. So I will keep this gallon when I clean up my machine, because I will use the same gallon to throw in the dirty stuff and then throw it away. So that's how I do it. But let's just do the start. So right now it's on prime. I'm gonna take this out. I love this hopper because it's so fast to prime. Put it in here. It's kind of my dirty bucket. And you'll see how fast it primes. Alright, so now the paint has been primed through the machine, out this tube, and just kind of circulating. Now, I always keep a rag, these disposable rags, because you will always spill something. You know, keep it nice and clean whenever you do. Then I will turn it into the spray. Turn it off, turn it into the spray. And I will hold the trigger And then I will slowly increase the pressure until the primer comes out. Alright, so now the product is out of the gun. I'm going to stick it in just a little bit into the product and then just let it run. Alright, so now it has been through my primer, machine, hose, now through the whole hose of the gun, all the way to the gun. Now I'm ready to spray. Now I will increase my pressure. That's pretty much where I want it. I keep this jar with some degreaser and water, and my tips stay there the whole time. And then I just grab what I need. I think this is a 308. I'll grab it, grab my tip, and then I just clean it. It always stays fresh in the solvent. So this is my tip right here, tip guard. And I will be using a 210 tip. So this is it right here, 210. I just clean it off, put it in the tip guard, and now I'm ready to spray. We made it day 5. Take a look. I have the doors here. I'm just gonna go one by one, install them, and show you guys the final results. 5 days in the home, completely done. Some hiccups I had was that every door of the faces from the old coating, it was cracking, literally all like tiny micro cracks all on the door. So I had to do an extensive amount of sanding on the faces to just make them brand new again. So now they all look amazing. I'm gonna install them and check out the final results.